What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue, and today's recipe is inspired by another YouTube channel called Head Chef Mom Kendall Lawrence. I'm going to put a link to her channel in the iCard above and the description below. But what she did was a bruschetta appetizer recipe that I'm taking inspiration from here. So this is what I'm going to call my bruschetta inspired panini sandwich. Anyway, come on in and take a look at what my ingredients are, and we'll get hooking it up. Now the ingredients I'm going to be using for this recipe, I have some ciabatta rolls. We're going to be using those. I have some extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar. I have some roasted red peppers, pepper, oregano, garlic, a couple red onions, some Roma tomatoes, kosher salt, and some mozzarella cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice these, deseed them, thinly slice these. I'm going to roast this garlic, and that's going to be kind of what I do to bring us to our next step. Now I have everything prepped. My garlic is in the oven getting roasted. One ingredient I did forget earlier was I am going to be using some basil in this right here, as well as my later on top of our sandwiches. Anyway, our roasted red peppers are already kind of marinating, so they don't need to be marinated in this. So what I have is thinly sliced onions. I have some rough chopped basil, thinly sliced tomatoes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little oregano to it. So we got the oregano, the basil. I'm going to add some black pepper to it. Our kosher salt. Just a touch of balsamic, or excuse me, okay, that's olive oil. So we're going to go with the olive oil, and then just a touch of this balsamic vinegar. And then we are going to mix this up. This is going to have a chance to sit in the refrigerator for a good 4 hours before it's time to really get making these paninis. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go chill out for about 4 hours, and we'll pick it up then. Time to kind of start getting these paninis made. I have my roasted garlic in this bowl, and then I have my butter. And really all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to kind of make a decent little paste out of it. So that's kind of what we're looking like there. And then I'm just going to kind of spread this on both sides of this bread. Alright, so that's kind of where our garlic's going to come from. We don't have any in the mixture or in the marinade that I have with the tomatoes and onions. So we're going to add it to this bread. And then once I get this on here, it looks like I'm going to have a little left over. And I know I'm going to have a lot left over from those onions and tomatoes and everything. But those things, I'm telling you, those taste good on their own. I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven. Just to kind of get them melted down and toasted a little bit. Then we'll come back. Just got this ciabatta bread with the garlic butter out of the oven. We're going to go ahead and I'm just going to do one of these for you for now. We're going to throw some cheese on both sides. Hit it with a little basil actually on both sides. Can't go wrong with basil. Then I'm going to top it with this onion, balsamic vinegar, tomato mixture. Then we're going to top it. So I'm going to do that on this other one. And then we're going to get pressing. Time to press one of these in. Just lay that on this panini press, and I'm just going to set it down very gently. And let that go for a couple minutes. Alright, let's take a look. So it looks like this second one is about ready to come out. Let's go ahead and get that on this plate. Boom, that's what they look like. You know what? I can't wait to taste this. Head Chef Mom Kendall Lawrence. Now it's time to see if your inspiration translated into something tasty in my house. Let's take a bite. I'm going to tell you, I knew it was going to be good because when I had that olive oil marinating with the balsamic and the onions and all that in the refrigerator, I snuck a bite, so I knew how good that was. But, man, you combine that with the extra basil I added, with the mozzarella cheese and this ciabatta bread pressed down, it's just like extremely packed full of flavor. I'm not lying about this. Anyway, make it as a grilled cheese sandwich if you don't have a panini press. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Try this one out. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.